little after the Civil War, Congress sent troops to the South to control them. However, they had a change of heart and let the South govern itself, removing the troops. Now that they could govern themselves, Southerners realized how they could get their power back. Blacks were scared.
As a restriction, freed slaves or any black people could no longer vote. Social programs in schools were also shut down, most likely because they were made by black people, let's be honest. Southerners also used sharecropping. That means the blacks paid the whites to use a couple of acres of farmland to gain money. Blacks basically were in the fields and only ought to keep 1/4 of their profits, since the 3/4 went to the landowner, or only whites, since, blacks couldn't own a farmland. Prisons also shut down, so prisoners were forced to do manual labor for free in business and farmlands. And let's be honest, guess who the prisoners were? Most likely blacks. White radical groups like the KKK harassed blacks, even killing in very brutal ways. A disease was also going around in the fields that killed many blacks. However, more and more blacks kept working, since they could either work and get paid with the chance of dying, or not work and become so broke that they starved. Oh hey, schools are back. Wait, that's a whites-only school. Where do blacks go to school? Oh. Well, that's a load.
Schools weren't the only things that were segregated. Bathrooms, water fountains, stores, and hospitals were too. Businesses, public fountains, and bathrooms weren't the only things changed by segregation. In the suburb, whites were granted good houses, since they were granted good schools and were able to have a change for successful life. However, since blacks were treated horribly and not granted the chances whites got, they were given smaller homes. If you're wondering, how do you know they were segregated? It was because neighborhoods were split into two groups: white neighborhoods and black neighborhoods. Unfortunately, as stated before, white neighborhoods were way better and larger. Black neighborhoods were smaller and in the worst condition. The worst part is segregation in the suburb is still going on to this day. Blacks were treated horribly in the South. They were given no rights that were promised, were treated like trash, and never really had good lives or have a chance to be successful. Unfortunately, racism against blacks in the South still goes on, and all over America. Let's make America a better nation. One nation, under God, individual, liberty, and justice for all.